Let's start. We're going to start today with some phrases to make excuses. And I would like you to have a look at them and think about the missing words. Okay, any ideas about the first one?
On your word. Mhm.
The meaning is to say sorry. Yeah, he said sorry for missing the bus.
Mm.
Apologized. Yeah, to apologize as a verb, it's a regular verb, and we just use the ending. Yeah, he apologized. Good. Next, can you look at the next one?
I don't believe her excuse for being late.
Yeah, right. Okay, Dash.
Don't worry, it's not your fault.
Okay, next.
It's
It's a very basic word. The meaning is okay. Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. If we have to rearrange, what does it mean?
Как это?
Ага, переиграть, передоговориться. Yeah,
Мгм.
yeah, right. Dash.
You don't need to make an excuse тоже.
Yeah, yeah. Не надо оправдываться. Yeah, you don't need to make an excuse.
Don't worry about it, really.
I was going to call you after I went to the doctor.
I didn't to make you worry. I didn't mean to make you worry. Sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't mean to make you worry.
No, there's no excuse.
Yay. Okay, fantastic. Ladies, now we're going to play Alias. We're going to recap everything we learned in this unit. And remember, we started from some culture, culture things. And let's revise the words. I would like you to look at your private messages and explain the word without using it. Nastya, you start.
This word mean when some people make popular music and all the world. I know a lot of songs in this place.
Album.
Yeah.
Right. You can say a set of songs or a list of songs.
Yeah. That.
Okay. Dash, your turn.
This is fear of building construction.
Yeah. And there are different styles in it, yeah?
Architect?
Yeah. Yes.
Architecture.
Architecture, right. Nice.
Oh my God. It's your writer, and it's your как это, create children. Short. Нет, long. Create children.
A long story, but it's a story.
Novel.
Novel,
yeah.
right. Okay, that's it.
This is a sphere of Leonardo da Vinci and maybe Picasso. Кто еще-то? Да не приходит в голову, блин.
Айвазовский.
Yes.
Artist.
But what do they produce? Yeah, it's something which would they do. Did.
Painting. Paint.
Yes.
Yeah, painting.
А,
Right.
подождите, painting — это картина просто.
Mhm, mhm.
А, то для нас
You
это.
said, well, yes, it can be a process as well. Yeah, it
Мгм.
can be a process. But yeah, it is usually a synonym to the word picture.
Мгм.
Van Gogh,
Picture or какое слово было? Picture?
Painting.
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 Usually painting, картина, вот именно, ну, как то, что имеет ценность, да? Picture — это может быть что угодно. Picture in the
Мгм.
book,
Картинка.
yeah,
Мгм.
child's, yeah, picture. Picture can also be a synonym to the word photograph. Yeah, a photo, a picture. Yeah, can you take a picture of me? Okay. But yeah, painting is usually something which belongs to art. Yeah.
Юля, thank you.
Mhm.
Dasha, can you take a picture with me?
Just a
This-
moment.
A synonym to the word picture.
Ah,
You?
it's your word.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful girl. Photograph.
Yeah.
Mm. This is mm, 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 mm. Mm. Do you know big this one in Moscow? Many people как называют? Забыла. Call them big sheet. Big sheet.
Sheet?
This is this is in Moscow. It's a very popular story. Very big on the street.
Big city?
No. This is art
Skyscraper?
product.
Mm.
No, art product. This is
Mhm.
I'm very creative man, and
Mhm.
I
What about the
create
material, Dash? Can you?
someone.
Sculpture?
Mhm.
Yes. Я
Yeah.
не знаю, что это глина, например. Как она?
Yeah. Clay. Clay.
Clay.
Clay, yeah, really. Clay, wood, or well, stone. Yeah, usually it is
Mhm.
from stone or metal. Yeah, clay,
Mhm.
wood, stone, metal. Mm-hmm. Okay, nice to your
Sorry.
turn. It's fine.
Так. Dasha, I'm going to invite you today evening in this place where we can watch interesting TTT. Interesting watch TTT on a big
Screen.
screen.
Movie.
Mm-hmm. Movie is an
Cinema.
No.
movie is an American variant, and the British variant is it's the same as in Russian.
Video.
Film.
Господи, фильм, просто фильм.
Yeah.
Кошмар.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's your turn.
This is I listen in this one in this one in the
Headphones. Headphones. Pods,
headphones.
yeah, pods are the small ones, yeah, which you insert in your ears, and these are
Uh-huh.
headphones.
Music?
I listen this one, yes, but not pop music. I listen Beethoven, Bach, Liszt, Chopin,
Classic music?
etc.
Mhm.
Yes.
Classical.
Classical, right. Okay,
Так,
one,
sorry.
yeah, one more thing.
Мгм.
Yeah, you can see. One more thing which we discussed in this unit was sport. Let's revise some of the sport terms.
Мгм. То есть пропустить то слово, которое было, вот это сейчас объяснить. Или ка-
Headphones. No, headphones is for everyone just to understand, yeah.
окей. My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Так. This sport with и забыл какой-то глагол на английском.
Bob.
Точно, with verb play. And when a lot of people, a lot of big people,
In special
in
equipment.
special equipment and on the place were cold and ice.
Ice hockey.
Yeah.
Great.
Слово ice нельзя было
That's
так
fine.
говорить.
That's fine. That's no
Да, нормально, я там поняла по cold place.
problem.
Ага. This is the fun sport, not professional. Хотя, как это? Хотя,
Although, yeah, today we're going to
Although.
learn, to learn this word.
Although I think some people professional
Mhm.
who use this sport professional, and but this is the sport for подростки.
Teenagers.
Teenagers. But teenagers with on the rampa, you know?
Skateboarding.
Yes. А
Great.
рампа также и есть, наверное, да?
No, skate park. Skate park.
Ну ладно. Подождите, я хочу загуглить. Ладно.
Okay, Google and tell me. Yeah, Настя, your turn.
Where these people who Господи, when you want to feel exciting, you go to the mountains and you go to mountains and
Climbing.
yeah,
Mhm.
but it's two words.
Угу. Как-то что-то climbing было. Ага.
Where do you climb?
По скалам.
Rock climbing.
Ага, rock climbing.
Okay.
Угу. Interesting story. My best friend, Витя, как это, снял documental film.
Made a
Made
document.
documental film about this sport, about Irina Wiener and about Olympic champions. This is the beautiful sport, and I recommend you watch this documental film. And this is beautiful Russian sport and Olympic sport with only for girls.
You explain or no? You explain me word or not?
Yeah, it's a word, yeah, right? It's sport for girls.
Okay.
And what equipment do they use, Dash? It can be with a ball, right?
Ball.
It's an
Булава.
individual. Yeah, it's an individual sport, right? Usually. Okay.
Yes. Do you know who is it? Irina Wiener?
No.
No.
I heard about her, but yeah, I don't. Лейсан Утяшева is also, yeah.
Этот атлет, no, gymnastic какая-то.
Yes.
Yeah, булава seems to me it's mace. Let's see. Mace. Oh my God, let me show you the pictures. Okay. Gymnastics. Is it mace? Yeah, look, gymnastic mace. Yeah, mace. Interesting.
А лента?
Mace. Ribbon, I think. Let's check. Вообще ленточка ribbon. Ага, yeah, ribbon, energetic ribbon, gymnastic ribbon. Yep, okay, good. Настя, your turn.
Oh, I think it's sport. It's sport, yeah.
Mhm.
It's sport for rich people.
Mhm.
Boring kind of for rich people.
Golf.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
This is running for everyone with not hard running.
Yeah, slow, right? Regular
Jogging
speed.
какой-то там.
Jogging. Do you know the word joggers? Yeah.
No?
A type of trousers. Joggers.
Joggers.
Джоггеры.
Джоггеры.
Почему они так называются? Потому что они для пробежки, вообще-то.
Ваучикс.
Yeah. Joggers. Okay. And the last round. Настя.
Так. When you it's a beautiful kind sports kind when you как это, wear special outfit and you go under the water and look around beautiful.
Scuba diving.
Yeah.
This is not sport, but this is a very good как это,
Activity.
kind of activity. Yes, activity for your spine, for your health when you breathe in and breathe out, and stay on the коврик.
Yoga.
Well, I think it's a mat, just mat.
Yes, mat, да, yes. Точно. Yoga, yes.
Yeah, good. Well done, ladies. And now we're going to move to the topic which we started to discuss at the previous lesson. Настя, have you watched the recording?
Last lesson,
Tuesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
great. So you now know. We listened to 3 people discussing the books. Do you remember? Let's
But
have a
I
look.
don't remember.
Okay, let's have a look together. There were 3 books there, right? Dash, do you remember what was the first book about, The Puzzle for Logan? Do you?
Yes, about detective who want to, сейчас скажу это слово, расследовать, короче.
Investigate.
Ага, crime.
Yeah.
Investigate.
Investigate.
Подожди-ка, тут же написано. Короче, who... Нет. Who present? Блин, короче, не знаю. Как по-английски
Yeah.
реально.
A woman was murdered, yeah, and there was a prisoner
Yes.
who knew this woman, right? And everyone thinks that it's that man who killed her, yeah. But
the detective, I think, different.
yeah, it wasn't him, yeah. The
Yes.
detective believes that it wasn't this prisoner.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Eye of the Storm. Nice to do. Remember what this book was about?
Что-то там some girl with her father, and
Mhm.
she saved him or not, I don't know.
What was her father's job? What did he do?
Рыбак, по-моему, какой-то, нет?
Fisherman. Yeah,
Fisherman.
fisherman, right? And he was in the sea, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't know about the hurricane, but his daughter wanted to help him, yeah, to save him, right?
Ага.
Do you remember what this girl did?
She придумала, боже мой, поплыть в центр.
So yeah. She and her friend, yeah, they decided to go to her father at the sea, right, to save him. Okay. And the last book, How I Met Myself. Do you
This is
remember?
a story about men who
Oh, yeah, можно? I can. I remember only this.
Okay.
Sorry, Dash. This man who met, забыла, like man, look
double.
like, yeah,
A double.
double man. And he feel interesting, but man, как это, scared, and he run away and don't tell about her. Ой, как это? Не рассказал, что-то там
He
дальше.
didn't tell anybody, yeah?
Yeah, he didn't tell anybody, even his wife.
Even his wife, right. Why didn't he tell Dash? Do you remember?
because he want to find him. Не знаю, because it's very strange, короче.
Right, and he thought that everybody would think that he was crazy. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was really-
Yes, точно.
Okay. Sorry, ladies, you probably can hear my vacuum cleaner. Can you? One sec. It's just returning to the station. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, we're now going to read the reviews about these books. Let's have a look at page 85. And different people read this books, and they wrote their reviews. Отзывы. Yeah. Dash, can you please read the review by Eduardo?
This book is quite exciting. Even after the first few pages, you want to know who killed the woman, and you don't know until the end. It's well written, and the characters are really interesting and realistic. However, the story is quite hard to follow because there are so many different people, so I didn't enjoy it as much as I expected.
Okay. So, and you see that there are 3 stars. Yeah. Eduardo gives this book 3 stars. Which book is he writing this review about?
Этот Puzzle for Logan.
How do you know that?
How do you know? Because he write about kill the woman. You want to know who killed the woman, and you don't know until then.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Nasty, can you read the review by Katie?
This is a wonderful story, although it's also very sad at the end. At first, you can't guess who the other man is, so you want to keep reading. The 2 men are both very interesting characters, and they're described well. I definitely recommend it.
Recommend it.
Recommend it.
Okay. Which story is it?
Maybe How I Met Myself.
No? Why? You're right.
Because this Katie tell about two men
Mm-hmm.
and you don't guess
Mhm.
who is it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other man. Yeah, who the other man is. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, girls, judging by this review, how many stars do you think Katie gave to this book?
5.
Why?
I think because she definitely recommended, and she write about it's a wonderful story. Mm,
Yeah, absolutely. Right. 4 or 5, yeah, probably 5. You're right. So you can color the stars here. Okay. Yeah, Dash, what about Tina?
Tina, this book is okay, but it's not brilliant. This нет, голос еще. The story is quite interesting and it's easy to read. However, it's not very exciting because you know from the start that the girl and her friend will save the girl's father from the storm, and they will all live happily even ever after. I also thought the characters were a bit dull. In real life, people are not good and kind all of the time.
Which story is it?
It's about Eye of the Storm.
Okay. How many stars?
Hmm. 3 or 2, I think 3, because it's okay, but not brilliant, not
Yeah.
so bad.
So it's quite interesting. Yeah, it's easy to read, but not exciting. Yeah, probably 2, maybe 3. Okay. Right. Настя,
А
the
мы
last.
будем дальше, да, это уже переводить? Попозже?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
What? Let's discuss, Dash. If you have a question right now, let's discuss it.
A bit dull.
Dull.
What?
Do you remember, Настя, do you remember what it means?
Какое-то там негативное, короче.
Boring. Yeah,
Да,
boring.
что такое.
So we can use the word dull in different meanings. We can use it about the weather when it's cloudy and gloomy and gray.
Серый.
Yeah, we could say dull. Yeah. And the lecture is dull. Yeah, or the book is dull. It's just really boring. Okay. And
Thank
the
you.
last review, Wu Jin. Настя.
I really enjoyed this book. It was interesting to read and described Edinburgh very well. So you can really imagine what the city and the people are like. Although the stories are quite complicated, you should keep going because the ending is very surprising. You can't guess who killed the woman until the very last page. I couldn't put the book down until I got to the end. I can recommend it.
Okay. So what about the book first? Which book is
A
it?
Puzzle for Logan.
How do you know?
Because it's one book who I not remember story and
It's about a murder. Yeah, someone killed
yes,
a woman. Okay, and how many stars, Nest?
I think 4 or 5.
Why?
Сколько он поставил звезд?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 5.
Why?
Because he really enjoyed this book because he couldn't put the book down, and he recommended,
Yeah.
and he feel very surprising in the end.
Yeah, he was surprised. Yeah, when we say about the feelings, yeah, we say surprised. And the story or the ending is surprising. Yeah, remember,
Mhm.
we learned these, yeah, adjectives. Well, girls, I would like to pay your attention, to draw your attention to this one until the very last page. What does it mean, the very last page?
Самый последний.
Yeah. We can use very in the meaning of да, вот именно тот самый. Yeah. This is the very story I would like you to tell. I would like to tell you about. Yeah. Or this is the very song I like. Yeah. Это та самая песня. The very. Всегда используется с определенным артиклем. The very page. Yeah. Yeah, this is that very page I would like you to open. Это вот та самая. Right. Okay. Fantastic. Speaking about the phrases here, yeah, let's have a look at these yellow phrases and let's put them into two categories, with the positive meaning and with the negative meaning. What about well written?
Positive.
Positive.
Positive, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Realistic?
Positive too.
Mhm.
Like this.
А как будет?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
realistic. It's not it will be not positive.
Well, speaking about the books, yeah, I think that in art it can be different, yeah. But speaking about books, when the characters are realistic, I think it's a good thing, yeah. You
Okay.
believe in these characters,
Yeah.
yeah. You believe the story.
In context, these notes, yes.
Yeah, in the context, yes, of the literature, yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah, I realize that in art it's not always good, yeah. When something
Yeah,
is
yeah.
realistic, it can be not really a positive thing. Okay, hard to follow.
Negative.
Negative.
Yeah, negative. Okay, wonderful.
Positive.
Of course, interesting. Positive, yeah, not brilliant.
Negative.
Negative, not very exciting.
Negative.
A bit dull.
Negative.
Quite complicated. Complicated. Complicated, twisted, сложный, запутанный. Yeah, довольно запутанный. The story is quite complicated.
It's negative.
Negative, yeah. Yeah. So it's the synonym to hard to follow, yeah? It's hard to follow and it's complicated. Yeah. And could not put the book down.
Positive.
Positive, absolutely. Okay, girls, I would like you now to think about some books which you read recently and describe these books a bit. You can speak about the characters, the kind of story, yeah, the genre, just some main points of the plot, сюжет, plot. Okay, and well, what do you think about it? Yeah. What's your attitude to this story?
Google
Okay.
help.
Google. Okay, let me start, okay? I'm going to tell you about one drama story. I started to read it and I really enjoyed it. Let me see. There is also a film based on this story. It is called The Bridges of Madison, something like that. Bridges of Madison County. County, округ, county. Have you heard about this story?
No,
No.
I haven't.
I do recommend you the film. It's a good film, I think. It's probably for women, for girls, because it's about, the feelings. There are two main characters in the story. There is a woman who is married and she has two children. They are already teenagers. And there is a man, a photographer, who works for National Geographic. And he came to Iowa in the USA, where this woman lives. And he stopped at her house to ask for directions, how to go to the bridge. Okay, he wanted to photograph the bridge. And she showed him the way, and they fell in love, even though she had a husband. But the husband and the children went away for several days. And during these days, they had a romance. So I really loved this film and the book because, well, it is about the feelings. The feelings are described very well, and it's very easy to follow. It's really interesting. And the main characters in the film are Meryl Streep and Clint Eastwood. Do you know these guys?
Mhm.
Yeah, so the stories, the feelings are quite complicated, but I could not put the book down, really. It was so interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
if you-
давайте, let's start.
Okay, Dash.
This start from these days. I'm sorry. I want to tell you about it. Me and my two friends was in bookshop подписные издания. Do you know this?
Mm,
It's такой питерский bookshop, and we was in this shop, and I как это, придумала
mhm.
game.
I make up. You make up. Что-то вот. I made up a game.
I made up a game for us. We found a book for another for
each
us.
other. For
For
each
each
other.
other, yes, for each
Mhm.
other. And we was for 1 hour. We как это was? We
We
found,
were
да?
looking for.
We were looking for, and I choose chosen.
I chose.
I chose book for my friend. Как это? This name, блин. Она называется.
Which is called to be called.
Капец, как это я могу запомнить? Which is called Cafe на краю земли, of the earth.
On the edge of the earth. Edge, край.
On the edge of the earth. This is the story about man who как это was going, да? Нет, я все собрала вместе. Going after work for vacation for 2 days. And he заблудился.
Got lost.
Точно, это я должна была знать. He got lost and didn't understand where he. And after some hours, he found some cafe, some place, interesting place. When как это? For 3 hours, короче, вокруг на 3 часа не было ничего. Как это
You can say in the middle of nowhere. Есть прям такое выражение.
Вот так, давайте. In the middle of super. In the middle of nowhere. And when he came to как бы to cafe, he understood что? Он понял что?
That.
Как это? That this is this is very interesting place. Everyone knows как это him.
Really? Wow.
Yes,
What a
and
twist.
everyone knows some глубинные problems of this man and
Deep.
speak about
Deep problem.
yes, deep problem, and speak about his life with him, but it's he thought как это короче he think что он тоже crazy.
But he was crazy.
This is a very good psychologist story. Yes, psychologist story about как бы which changed his life and changed my life a little bit too, because it's very важные questions. Important, конечно. Important questions. Вот.
Cool.
But the story not so как бы hard, and I think not как бы такие легкие, простые книжки. Simple books.
So it's quite complicated, yeah? Is it?
Yes, quite complicated, yes.
Okay.
Точно.
Cool.
Thank you. Все.
Wow, interesting. I heard the name of this book, I think. Okay. Is it easy to read?
Yes, very easy. It's very easy. I read for one day, and it's very interesting, but not so interesting for me. But for как бы for такое чтение легкое, light reading.
Light-hearted. Light-hearted.
Light-hearted. It's very good book.
Yeah. There is this term. Ну, наверное, он не совсем здесь подходит. Есть такой термин chick-lit. Ну, если дословно, то типа цыплячья литература. Lit — это literature. It is usually about the books for women, usually romantic stories, very easy to follow, very easy to read. It's usually girls like these stories. Yeah, it's called chick lit. Probably it's not about this book, yeah? It's about psychology. Yeah.
Yes, it's about psychology. It's not so easy, but a little bit easy for me. It's not so interesting.
Okay. Yeah, Nastya, what about your book?
My book, it's about one man. It's a true story about one man who worked on как будет кладбище?
Graveyard.
Точно.
Cemetery еще есть это слово.
Who worked in graveyard, and he was director cremulator in Moscow, and his last name Nesterenko, and he was a lot of years director cremulator, and he all book he sit on допрос.
Okay, one sec. Investigation, but not probably расследование. One sec. Oh, is it a documentary?
Yes, it's как это, ну типа художественное документари.
Okay.
It's
interrogation
on этих, как они называются, господи. Ну, кто допрашивал?
Police?
НКВД. Yeah, and it's very interesting story because you all как это, all беседа, all talk, yes, and you don't guess he false, he tell false or true, because his life, it's not once, как это, you can see not one side, because he worked there and he a lot of time live abroad, and interesting story, love story, как это, параллельно,
In
with
parallel.
in parallel with the Russian ballerine, and after that, yeah, it's a quite complicated story, and in Finnish, it's a как это, not positive, not funny Finnish.
In the end, yeah.
In the end, yes, because вам не спойлерить?
Yeah. Don't. Yes. Don't tell us.
Okay.
Was it easy for you to read this story? Is it easy to follow or hard?
No, yes, it's easy. For me, easy when interesting. When I interested in story, it's easy. If not, it's not easy.
Yeah, again, when we speak about the feelings, when I am interested.
When I was interested, или как?
It's just general thing, yeah. If I am interested in the story, it's easy to read. Yeah, but sometimes, the story can be so complicated, so difficult that it's not very easy to read.
No.
But usually,
no, it's easy to read it. It's interesting, and I like a true story. I like как сказать,
biographies.
Biographies, yes.
Cool. So you like biographies because the characters are realistic, yeah?
Yeah, because I know this man, this people, this story, and when you know a lot, как это, больше about the story, it's interesting, and
yeah, like when you learn more, yeah?
Yeah.
Learn more about these characters. Wow, ladies, I enjoyed that a lot, really. Thank you for your stories. And I really love the way you used the new words. Good job, really. Now we're going to concentrate a bit on the, linking words, okay? Again, let's have a look at these reviews. And can you find the sentences with however and although in these reviews?
In first,
Однако.
however, the story.
However, the story is quite hard to follow. Okay.
А где это?
It's in the first review. Okay.
In the second, although it's also very sad of the end, at the end.
Pay attention to the stress. We say although, the second syllable is stressed. Although, yeah, although. And what is the meaning, although?
Хотя.
Хотя. Okay.
However, it's not very exciting.
Right.
Although the story is quite complicated, you should keep going because the ending is very surprising.
Yeah. Speaking about however, how do we use this word? Do we usually use it at the beginning of the sentence, at the end, in the middle?
In the middle.
I think at the beginning.
Typically at the beginning, right? So we use however to contrast two sentences. Yeah. Look, in both examples, we have however at the beginning of the sentence, right? So the characters are interesting and realistic. However, the story is quite hard to follow. Это такой синоним but, да, но только but мы используем в серединке предложения, да, две части одного предложения противопоставить. А however используется для противопоставления двух предложений обычно. Мгм.
Mhm.
What about although? Where do we use it?
In the middle.
In the middle
In
and
the
In the
start.
beginning too.
yeah, at the beginning. So we can use it yes, in the middle and at the beginning. Great, great. Well, let's have a look at exercise 3E. We have two sentences here, and we need to connect these two sentences with however or although. Okay? And there can be several variants, not only one. Mhm. For example, Dash, can you take number one?
I can recommend it. The book is difficult to read.
Mm.
I can recommend it. Сейчас скажу как. However, it's difficult to read.
Мгм,
Или подождите, нет.
мгм,
Ну да,
мгм.
и although too.
Вот
I
что
think.
касается although, все-таки мы не противопоставляем два предложения, да? Часто вот смотрите
Окей.
там,
Мгм.
this is a wonderful story, although it's very sad. Мгм.
Мгм.
Yeah, however is best
Мгм.
here.
Мгм.
Мгм. Okay, next number two.
The story is a bit boring. The characters are interesting. Uh, hmm.
Вот смотрите, еще один
I
момент.
I
Мгм.
think although.
Ага. If we make one sentence, вот если из этого сделать одно предложение, да, то although идеально подойдет. The story is a bit
Мгм.
boring, comma, yeah, although the
Мгм.
characters are interesting.
Мгм.
То есть, когда мы соединяем, противопоставляем две части одного предложения, да, то мы можем использовать although. Если мы хотим разделить эти две идеи на два предложения, да, то тогда however. Окей?
А тут мы что
Мгм.
хотим? Соединить, разделить?
Мы можем соединить, на самом деле мы можем любой из этих, да, соединить, и будет окей. М?
Мгм.
Я
Подожди,
что-то не
кажется.
поняла. Подождите, ну то есть
Да.
это я сама выбираю? Или я
Мгм,
смотрю, если
мгм.
они два разделены, и их можно соединить, то тогда или что?
Да, смотрите, здесь нужно просто посмотреть, насколько, идеи, по сути, вот в этом случае можно и так, да, то есть я хочу эти два предложения оставить отдельными, и тогда противопоставляю их при помощи however. Либо я могу соединить эти два предложения в одно, да, и поставить, например, although. Хотя вот в следующем примере можно даже не соединяя, вот сейчас Даша его прочитает, давайте посмотрим, там будет работать although или нет.
Mhm. It's an exciting story. It's not, although it's not the best story I've ever heard.
I've ever read. Здесь
Ой,
можно и то, и другое. Просто although часто привычно для although использоваться в сложном предложении. Оно странно звучит, когда это просто...
Мгм. Ну да, значит,
э,
тут however тоже подходит. Мгм.
да, и however, и although здесь может быть. Спутано,
Как
да,
будто
говорили?
also, оно какое-то, как будто немножко мягче, чем however.
У however есть немножко такое значение, знаете, такой оттенок чего-то более, как сказать, академичного, что ли. То есть не такой вот, да, налет, как бы не совсем разговорное, да. В обычной жизни мы используем but, когда мы говорим. А у however больше все-таки вот какой-то, да, дает такой, bookish, да, книжный типа немножко такое слово. Такое вот у него
Тем не
регистр.
менее,
Да, вот такое что-то, ага. Сейчас по поводу although, давайте еще посмотрим на примеры. Я вам сейчас демонстрирую экран, видно? She walked home by herself, although she knew it was dangerous. Видите, сложное предложение, да? Аж из 3 частей состоит. Blah-blah-blah. She knew that it was dangerous. He decided to go, although I begged him not to. Хотя я его просил не делать этого. Часто although используется именно, да практически всегда, используется в сложных предложениях, да, вот просто коротенькое предложение немножко странно звучит со словом although. У него, правда, есть еще синоним though, просто though, и вот это довольно часто в разговорной речи используется как раз вот в обычных предложениях, в простых. Ну, например, там it was raining, I decided to go though. Я все равно решил, да, вот такое. Но although все-таки чаще используется именно в сложных предложениях, не в простых. То есть никогда одно подлежащее, одно сказуемое. Хотя бы два подлежащих, два сказуемых. Окей?
Okay.
Ага, Настя, and the last one.
It's fiction. It's based on a true story. А fiction это как? Что такое?
Художка. Ну, художественная
Художественная.
литература.
It's fiction. However, it's based on a true story.
Или можем соединить, да, вот здесь прям будет вообще отлично. It's fiction, although it's based on a true story. Тогда одно предложение будет.
Ну, yes.
Окей.
Ну, смотря что ты хочешь донести. Если ты хочешь именно донести, что, типа, ну, как бы это основано на... То есть, если ты ударение оставишь на второй части, то как будто
Согласна.
хочешь поставить however.
Ага, да, согласна. However, дает больше акцент, да. Вот эта структура is fiction, although it's based on a true story, очень, обычная, да, структура. Ну, как бы она не так к себе внимание привлекает, да, а вот however, it's based on a true story привлекает. Я согласна, Настя. Акцент действительно здесь
А у
влияет.
тебя есть правильные ответы? Я хочу понять, тут везде реально можно подставить и то, и другое, или где-то все-таки нет?
One sec. Let's have a look. Teacher's book. 1 second. You don't believe me, haha.
Не-не-не, I believe you.
That's fine,
But,
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Вот
That's
смотри,
fine.
я правильно поняла, что мы сейчас на все 4 сказали, что и то, и другое подходит?
Да? Yeah,
Вот.
let's...
И мне хочется, прости, Юля, я не то, что не believe you,
That's fine,
просто
Dasha, no
реально
problem,
не
no
понимаю.
problem. Yeah, let's have a look.
If you
Okay.
don't believe me, it's no problem.
Yeah, it's it's always a good idea to double check. I agree. 1 second, let me show you the screen. Okay, let's have a look at the answer keys. I haven't looked at them myself, really. Я сама не смотрела. But let's have. Okay. You see, I can recommend the book. However, it's difficult to read. Although I can recommend the book, it's difficult to read. I can recommend the book, although it's difficult to read. Можем начать с although, можем в серединку поставить. The story is a bit boring, however, the characters are interesting. Yeah. Yeah,
Ну
you
да,
see?
короче, везде.
Ну, вот я
Да,
согласна с
спасибо.
Настей, да, что все-таки however больше акцент, да, добавляет, то есть заставляет внимание обратить, да, больше. Yeah? I can recommend the book, however, it's difficult to read. Однако тяжело читать. Yeah, okay. Well, ladies, at home, you're going to write the review on the book. Yeah, you can choose whatever book you like. You may choose the book which you were talking about today, or you can choose a different book. Okay. In your review, you need to write about the characters. Yeah, you need to write the description of the book. Yeah, how it is written. Is it brilliant? Is it exciting? Is it complicated? Okay, and I would also like you to write using the words however and although. Use these words in your description.
Okay.
And now we're going to have a review on Unit 8, okay? Grammar and vocabulary. Let's have a look at number 2. And remember that in this unit, we were discussing the passive voice, right? We have a text about Ghibli Studio. Do you know this studio?
No?
You do, I'm sure you do. Do you know Miyazaki?
Well, of course.
So yeah, this is the studio he works, in. So let's have a look at exercise 1A and complete the text with the passive forms, present or past. Okay, Nasty, can you start, please?
Studio Ghibli is one of the most famous animation studios in the world. Between 1985 and 2014, it produced over 20 animated or cartoon films. Most of the films by Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata. Most of the films was Или это, подожди.
Были
Срежиссированы.
срежиссированы. Ага.
Значит, будет directed, yes?
Ага. Most of the
were
films were.
directed by Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata.
Right. Okay, Dash, can you continue?
Ghibli is famous for using traditional animation methods. Most modern animation using computers. Have been using computers? No?
Ага, нам нужно пассивный залог, да? То есть большинство... One sec. Теряла. Скрунчик. Ага, большинство современной анимации сделано компьютером, да, или нарисовано при использовании компьютеров. Two variants are possible.
Have drawn. Или как там?
Ага, пассивный залог это to be, да, вот to be плюс третий форма.
Подожди-ка, прошедшее время. Вёл. И, что с draw, я не знаю, drew.
Окей, сейчас одну секундочку. Давайте быстренько в зуме повторим. Вообще, да, пассивный залог, что-то происходит над объектом, да, не сам объект это делает, а что-то над ним или кто-то над ним. One sec. Ну, например, там, здание было построено. The building was built. Супер предложение. In the 13th
Нормально,
century.
со мной лучше так.
Century. Okay? Вот оно было построено. То есть формула – это глагол to be и третья форма, да? Здесь, поскольку мы говорим про прошлое, да, было построено тогда-то, поэтому мы и глагол используем в прошлом. Или, например, the apples are grown in a lot of countries. Да, вот они сейчас выращиваются, поэтому мы глагол to be используем в present, да, потому что они всегда выращиваются, да, их выращивают. То есть глобально у нас глагол to be плюс третья форма, глагол to be плюс третья форма. Вообще общая формула – это to be плюс третья форма. Мы с вами пока только два варианта разобрали, да, только past и present. Там будут потом еще, там может быть и пассивный залог в present perfect и так далее. То есть там куча вариантов, пока вот мы с этими двумя только разбираемся. Нам важно понять, это было в прошлом, да, или это происходит регулярно. Окей. So now let's have a look.
Ну,
Мгм.
я сказала вё, а
Подожди,
потом
зачем?
какую-то я... Нет.
Ага.
А,
Animation, да, анимация. Большинство современной анимации.
окей, значит, was.
Мгм.
А, подожди.
Раз
Is,
это
are.
современно, ага, она современная, да, она создается, да, она рисуется
Мгм.
при помощи компов.
А почему is, а не а?
И
А мы на что смотрим, на какое слово? Нам же надо с чем-то согласовать.
animation.
Animation.
Анимация что-то.
Мгм.
Это единственное число.
Мгм.
Animation is drawn.
Мгм.
Yes?
Мгм. Yeah, is drawn. Okay, using computers. Good. Okay. Или is done. Done тут тоже возможно, да? Делается при
Мгм.
помощи компьютера. Окей, Настя.
Мгм.
Or picture by hand was в- а что где какой-то поставить глагол?
Наверное, тут вот как раз тут drawn будет.
Drawn, да, или тоже done, да?
Да.
Мгм, мгм. Хорошо, можно оставить в прошедшем времени, да, была нарисована, то есть каждая картинка, каждая
Мгм.
иллюстрация была нарисована, или она до сих пор, да, они же до сих пор живы, Миядзаки до сих пор создает свои мультики. Можем поэтому present оставить, да,
Ну, как
да.
будто слово однако, оно подразумевает противоположность.
Ну да,
Нет?
смотри, большинство современной анимации рисуется компами, однако вот в этой студии Миядзаки, да, он все рисует рукой. То есть
Ну
вот
окей.
противопоставление.
Мгм. То есть every frame of picture is drawn
Мгм.
by hand.
Yeah, or is done by hand. Можно использовать и в прошедшее время, ну, как бы говоря про мультики, которые уже нарисованы, да? Was.
Мгм.
Окей. Мгм. Даш.
There are thousands of frames in a film. First, a script or story. Haha. Is written,
Мгм.
and this что? To create a storyboard.
Мгм.
Что?
Мгм.
And
Script.
this что-то.
Мгм. Storyboard, как его перевести? Давайте поглянем. Storyboard.
Сценарий.
Раскадровка, вот по-русски. Мгм. То есть сначала история, да, то есть скрипт, сценарий пишется, ага,
Мгм.
и потом этот
А что
сценарий
дальше? Ага. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу.
используется, да, он
Получается,
используется.
да, типа, да.
Мгм,
Используется.
мгм,
М, нет, is used.
мгм. Yeah, is used to create a
Yes?
storyboard. Yeah,
Мгм.
great.
Мгм.
Okay, Настя.
Then artist draw the scenes,
Мгм.
speaking parts as well as music. Так, speaking parts are recorded as well as music.
Great. And yes, yeah, great.
Finally, all the pieces together by the direction. Finally, all the pieces. Так, какое-то слово put.
Тут,
Together.
да, собираются, да?
Finally, all the pieces are put together by the direction. It's a long process.
Yay, a long process. Right, right. Okay. Difficult?
No.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to revise the passive voice at the next lesson as well. And we're going to revise the vocabulary, so no problem. Yeah, the passive voice is a bit difficult. I'm going to give you some exercises on it, maybe interactive exercises, yeah, to revise this passive voice.
А я
Okay,
откуда
ladies.
вообще have там взяла? Кто-то может мне сказать?
Мы просто в этом юните проходили две темы, да, у нас был пассивный залог, и мы проходили present perfect с for и since, да, вот как раз в present perfect мы используем have плюс третью
Ага,
форму, а в пассивном залоге to be плюс третью форму.
ясно.
Похоже, что смешались
Постараюсь запомнить.
две эти темы.
Мгм.
Пассивный залог, да, давайте еще немножко на нем сконцентрируемся. Вот present perfect, поскольку свежее, да, поэтому как будто лучше, более понятно. А вот пассивный давайте повторим еще. Okay. Thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
so much,
joining
ladies.
us. Thank you. Okay, I'm waiting for your reviews. Okay. Have a good weekend and see you
Thank you.
on our last
too.
lesson before the holidays. Да, у нас еще одно занятие перед каникулами. Как раз закончим
Okay.
юнит. Super. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank
girls.
you.
Bye.
Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you.
Bye.
Bye.